Brandon Ingram, the all-star forward, is shaking up the NBA scene, but not just with his skills on the court. Reports have emerged that Ingram is eyeing a different path for the future. Despite his solid tenure with the New Orleans Pelicans, Ingram is rumored to be passing on a contract extension this summer. Why, you may ask? Because he's choosing to wait to see what else is out there, and honestly, it makes perfect sense. When you look at the Pelicans core, they already have Zion Williamson and Trey Murphy at the wing positions, and with Trey's ability to score off the ball, honestly, he fits a lot better next to Zion Williamson, and he's bound to emerge even more. Maybe the pairing of Zion and BI, it just was never meant to be, and Ingram needs his own team. Let's discuss why Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson may not be a perfect pairing moving forward for the New Orleans Pelicans. Firstly, overlap in playing style. Though they are very different players, Zion being that much bigger and stronger dude who thrives with his athleticism in the painted areas, and Brandon Ingram being that skinny, smooth, silky operator who likes to score from the mid-range and in the post. The one thing that they share a similarity in, they both operate within the perimeter, and this can lead to spacing issues on the floor as they may occupy similar areas. Think about the floor spacing teams need in the modern day NBA. If these two players are on the court together, though they might have 25 and 30 apiece, I could only see one of these guys scoring efficiently while the other one might have 25, but who knows, he could shoot 7 for 19. It's that sort of duo. Personally, I think they're good enough to where they can go somewhat far in the playoffs, but I don't think this duo can lead to championship success. Another thing to mention with this duo is health considerations. Zion Williamson has obviously had some injury concerns and even weight concerns in his early NBA career. In fact, there is concerns about his long-term durability, much like Brandon Ingram, who needs obviously to add weight onto his frame, and he also has had a very injury-riddled NBA career despite starring and being an all-star. Fit with the team's direction, the Pelicans need to consider the overall team strategy and direction. Do they want to build around Trey Murphy and Zion, or do they want to go the route of a more healthy player with Brandon Ingram alongside Trey, Dyson Daniels and the likes? Personally, I think Zion's still too much of a generational talent to pass on. Now let's take a look at the fits who could use a guy like Brandon Ingram. Firstly, the Charlotte Hornets. Trading for Brandon Ingram gives them a secondary scoring option alongside LaMelo Ball, a star that they've been missing. Although they've had the likes of Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges in the past, Ingram is a solidified all-star and he could push them to playoff success. The Pistons benefit off acquiring a guy like Brandon Ingram as he brings another dimension to the team. They have young stars like Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham, and even Azar Thompson. Next to Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, he only adds to that young core. The Sacramento Kings. The Kings might consider trading for Ingram or even signing him in free agency, considering Harrison Barnes is getting older and Ingram's scoring versatility could be very valuable for them next to Fox, next to Sabonis, and he probably slots in as that secondary option or even first option on that team. And if the Kings are serious and they really want to have championship success, Brandon Ingram could be the guy that pushes them over the edge because they aren't prone to signing free agents. And plus, think about what they've already done without Brandon Ingram. Ingram, who was once a part of a blockbuster deal for Anthony Davis, is now taking control of his career. As the buzz intensifies, one thing is certain: the NBA world will be watching closely. Multiple sources confirm that Ingram will wait until next summer before discussing any extensions. This raises the question that I will propose to you. Brandon, being a part of the US team this last FIBA World Cup, he didn't really perform all too well, but with all things being said, Grant Hill is the president of basketball operations, not only for USA Basketball, but partially for the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe Grant Hill rates Ingram so much so that he would lure him back home to where he's from, to the city of Atlanta, potentially teaming up with Trae Young. Comment down below what you guys think of that scenario, and would it be a good fit?